This is how you achieve all your goals. For the longest time, I had way too many goals, way too many things that I wanted to achieve. And because I had so many things I wanted to achieve, I achieved nothing. Have you heard the saying, a jack of all trades but a master of none? Well, that's what applies here, yeah? So, if you actually want to achieve something in your life, so imagine you're on a treadmill. You're on a treadmill and you put that treadmill on 10 speed, then you put it on 15 speed, then you put it on 20 speed. Every time you're adding more goals, you're putting more speed, yeah? And you're putting on 20 speed and you're putting all this effort in. You're running as hard as you can, fast and hard. But are you moving anywhere? Is that treadmill still in the same place, or has it moved? It's still in the same place, correct? And that is exactly the same thing that happens when you don't actually have laser focus for your goals. So I'm going to tell you how to have laser focus, and how once I implemented laser focus, that's when I started achieving my goals. So guys, first of all, what is laser focus? So laser focus would be to have about 1 or 2 goals maximum at one time, no more, no less, and you just go after those 2 goals. For example, for me, I wanted to get a different role. So what I did is I applied for a lot of jobs whilst I was working my other job. Applied for heaps of different roles. I did the interviews. I was doing that on the side, right? At the same time, that doesn't require a lot of effort. At the same time, I was doing YouTube and fitness. So those were my 3 things that I was doing. Today I was just looking at my goals, and then somehow my notes have reset. So it's from 2017, and there was a list of goals there. And one of those goals I still haven't achieved. Like all the rest I have, but that goal has been with me for so long, and I still haven't achieved that. And it's because even if you look at your goals from like 2017, you might have set a fitness goal, you might have set a career goal, or a money making goal, or getting more religious, whatever it is. Since you couldn't just dedicate yourself to one goal at one time, you still haven't moved the boat in any boat. You spread yourself across so thin that you haven't moved the needle. You might have moved it a little bit, but you haven't moved the needle enough to actually give yourself the reward and give yourself the confirmation bias that yes, I've achieved this goal and I can move on to the next one. So guys, moral of the video, if you're trying to achieve something, I'll give you a task right now. Write down your 10 goals. Usually I have 10, you might have 8, you might have 7. Write down the 10 goals that you want to achieve as soon as possible, right? Secondly, once you have those 10 goals, what I want you to do, bro, is cross out the 7 below it. I'd keep 3. Honestly, I'd keep 2, but maximum 3. I'd say 2. Keep 2 goals. Because, bro, I know you're like, fuck, I want to do 3 goals, I want to do 4 goals, I want to do more. But, bro, then you're going to look back in 6 months and watch this video again, and you're going to be like, I wish I would have listened. Because then you would have achieved those 2 goals because you just did one thing at a time. So look, this is what you do. Circle the first 2. Now, once you circle the first 2, let's just use my example. 1 is fitness, right? 1 is fitness to gain muscle. And number 2 is to do well in my career, right? So for those 2 goals, I'll write those goals out, and then I'll see then I'll write out next to that, what are the most important tasks that I need to achieve on a daily basis to achieve these goals. Now for fitness, it'd just be training 5 to 6 times a week, eating properly, having nutrition, getting creatine in, right? Those are the basic things I got to stick to. And then I'd also look at what's my weakness, what's holding me back. Okay, diet, that's the main thing. I need to focus on my diet. So there, I have my focal point, which is my diet. Now number 2 will be career. What can I improve in my career? What's holding me back? Is it knowledge? Is it sales skills? Is it I'm not on good terms with everyone there? Like whatever it is, let's just say in this instance, knowledge. So I need to learn more about the product, right? So now I can focus on one thing, which is my diet. That's the focal point, and I can just write out what meals I need to have and stick to that. It won't require any more thought than that. Number 2 is going to be my second goal, which is getting better at my job or achieving more targets. That's going to be learning more about the product. So now I can dedicate all my time to just eating clean, training, and learning more about the product. If I just do those 2 things, my life will be significantly better. Because once I know the product, and once I've achieved my muscles, and once I've achieved my fitness goal, then I can simply move on to the next thing, and I can maintain these goals. Because once I've learned something, I already know it, and I can move on to the next thing. And once my diet is better and I've already sustained that, then my physique will be at a different point where I can just maintain. So guys, initially this will be hard, but you have to force yourself to do it. Anyways guys, that's all I had for today. I hope that helps. If it helps, please drop a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks guys.